You think you buy with logic? Nope. Neuroscience says over 90% of buying decisions happen subconsciously, driven by emotions. Your rational brain, the prefrontal cortex, doesn't lead, it follows. It's just the lawyer inventing reasons after your limbic system, the emotional brain, has already hit buy now.
Wow, rude much?
Excuse me.
So basically, my brain is like Netflix. Easy to binge, hard to cancel.
That's why you'll pay triple for water in a can that feels dangerous, or suddenly feel like a Michelin chef because your olive oil comes in a playful squeeze bottle. This isn't about products, it's about feelings, and how marketers hijack yours.
Great! Instead of fixing my brain, they installed the Buy Now button. And it's on repeat.
Your brain is a terrible accountant. It doesn't calculate value logically, it measures emotional weight. Here's the science. The limbic system, especially the amygdala, fires before your prefrontal cortex even gets the memo.
Cool! So my amygdala's the Wi-Fi password and everybody can hack it?
That means emotions decide, logic rationalizes. That's why you'll splurge on a $6 latte, but agonize over a $1.50 price jump in eggs. It's not about cost, it's about meaning.
So my brain is like $8 for a coffee? Yes.
Oh yeah.
But eggs? Financial ruin.
No.
Nike doesn't sell sneakers. They trigger your brain's victory circuits through mirror neurons. Apple activates the status centers tied to dopamine and social validation. Starbucks. They hack tribal psychology, belonging to a coffee tribe, even if they spell your name wrong. Graza is a masterclass in novelty bias. Traditional olive oil leans on heritage and intimidation. Labels with gold fonts, European villages, centuries-old prestige. That activates your brain's authority bias, but also intimidation. Graza flipped that script. By putting olive oil in a squeeze bottle, they triggered novelty bias, the brain's dopamine response to newness. Suddenly, oil isn't heritage, it's playful.
Nothing says culinary genius like pretending I'm Picasso with a squeeze bottle.
Watch someone drizzle that green bottle over a perfectly imperfect bowl of pasta. You think brands have managed to create something even more valuable than viral content. What they've created is communities. When you buy Graza Olive Oil, you're not just getting a kitchen staple. You're joining a community of people who care about cooking but don't take it too seriously.
Novelty bias? More like, ooh, shiny, take my money.
This shift reduces purchase anxiety and reframes cooking as self-expression. You're not buying oil, you're buying the joy of creation, reinforced every time the squeeze bottle makes you feel clever in the kitchen.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for!
I should have let you watch that even longer for not subscribing. Subscribe.
Water is the most boring product in history. Liquid death made it thrilling by hacking your brain's primal wiring. Tribal identity, branding themselves as anti-establishment, gives you the feeling of joining a rebellious in-group. Amygdala Hijack, murder your thirst, uses threat-based language, triggering arousal, yet in a safe context.
Awesome, I bought water and somehow joined Slipknot.
Mirror neurons. Seeing celebrities or cool peers drink, it activates your brain's mimicry circuits. You copy unconsciously. Novelty dopamine loop. The tall boy can create a contrast violation. Your brain says, This isn't how water looks, and rewards you with attention. You're not buying hydration, you're buying rebellion in a can.
So instead of hydrating, my brain is like, quick, mosh pit.
Emotional memories outlast rational ones. Neurologically, experiences tied to dopamine and oxytocin create stronger memory traces than facts. That's why you don't remember your phone's specs, but you remember the unboxing thrill. Apple engineers this by using minimalistic packaging that slows you down, anchoring the experience in your hippocampus. Marketers exploit this with scarcity drops, triggering dopamine through anticipation. Luxury packaging, linking touch and texture to reward circuits. Status signaling, hacking our evolutionary need for tribe hierarchy. Tesla sells futurism, Coca-Cola sells happiness, Supreme sells scarcity itself, and your brain happily pays the price.
Let's talk about scarcity drops. Think about limited edition sneakers, concert tickets, or even the McDonald's McRib. When we know something is scarce or limited edition, our brain goes to survival mode. Psychologists call this loss aversion, but nowadays we call it FOMO, the fear of missing out. Brands design this scarcity on purpose. They let your brain think that the thrill of the hunt is worth it. You're not actually buying the product, but what you're buying is the thrill of the chase. Next is luxury packaging. Ever notice those iPhone boxes? The feel, the texture, even the hardness of the carton. It's not by accident. It was designed to be that way. They're all engineered to activate your brain's reward circuits. Neuroscientists have shown that our sense of touch links directly to emotional processing. Next is status signaling. Wearing a Rolex isn't about telling time. Your phone does that better. Driving a Tesla isn't about just getting the point A to point B. These purchases send signals to your social group. I have resources. I am forward-thinking. I belong to a certain tribe.
The future isn't about products, it's about emotional engineering. Neuromarketing is advancing into sensory territory. Color psychology, red for urgency, blue for false trust. Sound design, dings and swooshes that spike dopamine. Scarcity algorithms. AI that predicts exactly when you're most vulnerable to buy.
Crying in the checkout counter while thanking the brands for ruining you.
This is the next battlefield, controlling the subconscious. When brands own your emotions, they own your decisions.
Not a coincidence. It's neuromarketing.
So next time you buy something, stop and ask, did you want the product or the feeling it promised? Graza doesn't sell olive oil. Liquid Death doesn't sell water. They sell emotions, joy, rebellion, belonging. And that's the neuromarketing brainwash. They don't change the product, they change you.
So what did we learn here today? You don't just buy sneakers, coffee, water, or even olive oil. You're buying identity, belonging, and emotions. Marketers know this better than you know yourself. And that's not to say emotions are bad. We need them. But when every push notification, every package design, and even every color choice is engineered to hijack your brain, maybe it's worth asking, am I choosing this? Or is it choosing me?
Both Graza and Liquid Death prove that what you're selling is less important than how you make people feel. Graza's appeal isn't about the quality of its olive oil, it's about the aspirational feeling of being an effortlessly cool home cook. Similarly, Liquid Death isn't just selling water, it's selling the feeling of rebellion, edginess, and a tribal identity for consumers who feel disconnected from mainstream brands. These two brands are a masterclass in neuromarketing, taking two of the most common products in the world and making them something spectacular. They didn't reinvent olive oil or water, they reinvented the conversation around them. By telling a compelling story and tapping into powerful emotions, they've built a new way to sell a product. They've shown that the future of marketing isn't about features, but about feelings.
At the end of the day, marketing isn't just about selling products. It's about renting space in your head. And trust me, your brain is prime real estate. So basically, I don't shop. I emotionally donate to corporations. My wallet's basically a charity, and brands are the ones cashing the checks. So don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe for more neuromarketing content. This is KV Sandoval, wishing you good day.